Welcome to Harvest. Hope you enjoy this tour that we're going to have today of this incredible community. We got so much to show you. If this is your first time on my channel, hit that subscribe button. I want to stay in touch with you. I want to show you more beautiful master plan communities like Harvest. Come on and take this tour with us. In 1877, Tennessee native John Wesley Faught and his wife Etta arrived in Fort Worth by train and traveled the remaining miles to Denton County by wagon to put down roots and live off the land. They later bought this property that we're standing on right now for $6 an acre. This is an absolutely amazing place. They let this house house was built later around the turn of the 20th century. John Wesley built the two-story farmhouse that still stands as a tribute to the grit and passion of the Faught family. And that is F-A-U-G-H-T, Faught. The land has been owned by them for more than a century, and today the Faught house serves as a coffee shop for friends and neighbors to gather. We're all grateful and humbled to carry on the Faught legacy of farming and family. This is a beautiful place. The inside smells incredible. The inside has so much history, and we're going to snap some pictures to show you. And I hope you enjoy our tour today of Harvest, but we wanted to start here at the Faught family farmhouse. Welcome to Harvest. I would love to say master plan neighborhood, but you can't say that here. They've got an Agrahood. Agrohood. My partner Carolyn kept telling me Agrahood. I kept saying, what are you saying? She goes, agriculture, Agrohood. I said, oh, instead of neighborhood, I get it. And we're going to show you some gardens here in a second and show you what they're trying to do. And this is a different place. This is so unique. And let's just take a stroll down here, because we're going to come up on Sunflower Park. This is called Harvest Farms right here, and there's actually a garden. And I want to learn a little bit more about what they're doing inside of here, but it looks phenomenal. I like the concept of not neighborhood, but Agrahood. Pretty cool, right? And the homes are very cute, and you've got low homes like in the 400s all the way up to the 800s, 900s. Absolutely amazing. Hits every price point you could possibly imagine. And right now, and we can't go film it because there's probably about 35, 40 kids. This is a Tuesday afternoon, and the park is packed. The coffee house is packed. It is right now 11:45. No reason for it to be packed other than this is a community. Community is everything. I just learned that community can keep you healthy. The community you hang out with can keep you healthy. And I think this is a place where you can be very healthy. Let's go check it out. Here we are at Sunflower Gardens. You drop your kids off here and let them play and have some fun, and you go out and do yourself some gardening. And so if you live here, you pay for one of these little things and you do your own gardening here. They got a sign that explains everything. These gardens are privately maintained by your neighbors. Please do not help yourself to their hard work. So man, what about it? That's community. You know, so much community here in Harvest where they just out here planting their stuff. You got a greenhouse way out there. Can you see that from here? Yep, all right, rock on. We got more gardens over here where neighbors, you know, your neighbor, your community, your folks, your people have their own little setup over here. So what a cool area. Man, this area excites me because this is community. And we have a catch and release pond here in the community of Harvest, the Agrahood. And there's 10,000 people living in this beautiful Agrahood. And so huge pond / lake behind me, catch and release. There's some people over there fishing, but it's a very, very windy day. But they have like this stepping stone area where people can just sit there and fish and watch their kids fish, and just an incredible community. And then right here, we got the community pool. Whoa, beautiful area. Behind that, there's a gym. And then behind that is the farmhouse that we were just at. Let's go hit our next house. here in Harvest. We are 22 miles away from the great Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. We are 29 miles away from the beautiful city of Fort Worth, and we are 43 miles away from Dallas, Texas. So right here is Harvest Parkway. It's a beautiful parkway all the way to the back of the subdivision. And up here at the front, we got 3 home builders. And by the way, they're building a massive, beautiful, gorgeous Tom Thumb right across the street over there, which is going to be very convenient. Harvest is going to be kind of its own little community. It'll be its own city. You'll have your own shopping. You'll have school systems. You'll have everything. It's going to be amazing. Right here, we got Drees Homes, which is one of the home builders here in Harvest. And as we're walking right now, it's very windy. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and there's still tons of families walking around. We just passed a family just now, which I figured, you know, we're gonna be out here on a crazy windy day. There'd be nobody at all out here. But if you're thinking about moving to Dallas, this is what Dallas is all about. It's about communities like this, people out walking about, having a good time, waving, talking to each other. The farmhouse that we were at earlier, I'm telling you, there are so many families in there just talking, you know, talking about school, talking about their kids, talking about everything. Now we got Toll Brothers. This is actually a resident that's already moved in here. So this was a model at one point, and we have a resident that actually has moved in. They put a little private residence there so people don't think it's walk on in. Hello! But right here's another Toll Brothers model. But anyhow, beautiful community here in Harvest. Across the street is where we're about to go have some breakfast. They got an incredible breakfast place right across the street. And there's a lot of room to grow out here in Harvest. A lot of people talk about, you know, the areas are getting congested, and, you know, you get out towards Prosper, Frisco, McKinney even is getting crazy. But here, this is kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of like northern Fort Worth, if you will, on I-35W. And it's just extremely peaceful, extremely fun to be around. And then the last house right there, that's Taylor Morrison. So these are our home builders right now, just on this one little street. There's a lot more going on here in this subdivision. All right, welcome to Harvest. This is a phenomenal community. The Agrahood is what they call it, not neighborhood. And we know why. And I'm just going to draw a quick picture around Harvest here so you kind of get an idea of what it is, where it is. This is 407, the road that goes all the way to Argyle, Flower Mound, Highland Village, Louisville, all the way to 35E, but we won't get into that. This is 35W right here. But this is all of Harvest up in here. Actually goes a little further. But just to give you an idea, Harvest is huge, absolutely big. But it is a community. If you are not from, you know, Texas, and you don't know your neighbors where you're currently at, buckle up. You're about to know your neighbors. This is a thriving community. They say hello to you. We filmed on a Tuesday, and the place was packed. I kept saying to Carolyn, the one that does all the filming for us, I said, is it really Tuesday? How are all these people out? And whether they were out for a jog, a run, or just walking with their kids, this community has everything. You don't have to leave the community. You could stay here. They're about to get a beautiful grocery store, like right, oh, I'll show you that in a second. But I just want to show you some pictures of Harvest. I was just thoroughly impressed with this area. This is the main area. This is Harvest. I mean, when you look at this picture, like, yep, that's Harvest. And it's just here's where we were filming here in the garden area, where we had all the right in here. We filmed all through here, and then this greenhouse right here. So we filmed right there, so you saw that. That's where the Agrohood comes from, and all this right here is for all the community. You can get your little plot, you can make your own food, you can do whatever you want to do. Absolutely incredible. Let me get rid of some of this here. But if you look up the, I don't want to call it Main Street by any stretch of the imagination, but if you look down the center of this, you see this beautiful area right here. Then, you know, here's the main drag here, if you will. It's just home. It's just community, you know. You have this beautiful pool over here that, you know, if you're sitting in the pool, you can actually see this beautiful pond. And then let's go in and show you some of the other things here. First, let me erase some things. Let's see here. Here's the coffee house that we filmed. You saw that. We actually were sitting right here, and you saw that as well. This, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but this is Harvest right here. You know, just a barn, if you will. You got chairs, you got community, you got stoves, fire pits, you name it. You can do everything right here. It's just this signifies what Harvest is all about. Just a great place to live, great place to raise children. This is the entrance of Harvest. Again, this really says what Harvest is. It's an Agrahood. As you can see, all the agriculture around this. The road is off over here. Road is like right here to this side. So you pull in, and that's the entrance of your Agrohood, your subdivision. You'd be proud of this place. I mean, this is a place you can call home. You like it, like, you know, sending friends over, you know, everything. Just incredible. But I got a picture of me on that bad boy right there. Let's see here. I want to show you the gym. I was thoroughly impressed with the gym. I mean, this is just a gym for your local, you know, Agrohood neighborhood is what I almost said. But let's check it out. That's pretty cool, you know. And if you can tell right here, these doors open, right? So it's a beautiful spring day right now here in the DFW area, and all these doors are going to be open. You know, I mean, golly, this is home. Like, reach out to me if you want to see this place. No kidding. If you are thinking about moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, call me. Let me show you this area. Give this area a shot, because it is phenomenal. My camera person, Carolyn, says, you say hidden gem too much, but I'm telling you, this is a hidden gem. I'm not kidding you. This is an absolute hidden gem. Absolutely beautiful. And again, a place where you'd be proud to call it home. Let's see, get any pictures here. Oh, okay, so here's the lake right here, / pond, whatever you want to call it. This is a catch and release. We went out and filmed here as well. But just a great area, okay? So let's go back to the map and let me show you some things. Again, real quick, just so you know, this is the Harvest area. Okay, I went way too far on that. We need a do-over. This is the Harvest area. Boom, okay. But let's take a look back at, whoa, let's look forward. Where in the world is Harvest in relationship to everything else in the DFW area? Side note, this is where I live right here. This is 407, just boom, straight out here, go across 35W. 35W, this is the road that leads you all the way into downtown Fort Worth. And this is 35E, and this one takes you all the way down into Dallas. I almost said Dallas-Fort Worth. So this is where it is in terms of the map. If you were, you know, coming from out of town, you might not understand where this place is. Back up. So over here you have the great city of Dallas. Whoa, come back here. This is Dallas. This is Fort Worth. Absolutely cool. So let's talk about how far away are you from these places? That's kind of important to know. If you're thinking about moving here and you're going to be working in one of these areas, let's do Dallas first. Dallas, Texas, right there. Let's flip that bad boy. So there you are. This is saying 47 minutes right here. I'll draw that out so you can see it. 47 minutes. You take 35W to 114. You're pretty much on 114/121 and all the way down. Okay. I shouldn't say /121. I was incorrect by that. Little portion of it, you'll see some 121 signs. Not many. But you're on 114 all the way down. 47 minutes is the distance, or the timing. Distance is 43.4 miles. Let's just say 44 miles. So not if you want to live out in the country far away from everything, you know, great. This Harvest is for you. But let's now go to, let's see what Fort Worth is here. Fort Worth is going to be a much simpler drive because you are seriously on one road and you have tons of toll road all the way down. So here, so 26, 20, hang on.
28 miles. Take that back. Let's give you. Oh, I know what it's doing. There's a toll road right here. Okay. So right now, if you were to take the toll road, it'd take you 26 minutes. If you were not, it would take you 28 minutes. But then I think it's 34. I think that's reality. I think the toll road is going to give you 26 minutes and non-toll road 34 minutes, because I've just driven it too many times to know that it's a pretty good difference when you take the toll road versus the toll road is right beside everything. It's right there in the middle of 35W. So look, just one straight shot all the way down. Boom. Okay. So again, 28 minutes. And I take that back. I've already corrected myself on that once. 26 minutes if you're taking the toll road, which is the express lane, which is right in the middle, 34 minutes if you're not. So boom, right into Fort Worth if you're wanting to get there. Fort Worth has a lot to offer. I mean, it is a cool, incredible city. And let me just give you some differences of Dallas and Fort Worth. I think the two marathons is what sets it apart. It exemplifies how they're different. No kidding. Just the marathons. Okay, you got the Dallas BMW Marathon, and you have the Fort Worth Cowtown Marathon. Boom. That kind of says the difference of them too. Not that people are riding cows and horses in Fort Worth and they're all in BMWs in Dallas, but it just says a lot about the two cities. I love Fort Worth. I love walking around Fort Worth. I love running Fort Worth. I mean, it is, if I were to pick the two cities, which one I like to run in the most, I would pick Fort Worth because it's that cool of a city. It's a little bit slower paced. If you're coming here from, say, LA or Philadelphia, you're going to say it's very slow paced, but I like it. It has a lot to offer in the community. So now let's talk about, let me get rid of some of my beautiful drawings. How far away from Dallas Fort Worth Airport? I used to say the size of how big Dallas Fort Worth Airport was, but I get corrected every time because it changes. So like I used to say it was the fourth biggest airport in the world. And people say, no, it's the fourth biggest in the country. And I'm like, no, I don't know. And then I've heard other things, like it's the third biggest in the country and fourth in the world. But who knows? It's huge. You just need to know that. You can literally, I mean, it's kind of the unfair advantage of living in the Metroplex. And that is you can almost get anywhere in 2 hours. No kidding. I mean, it is like we are dead center. I have flown back from out of the country many times, and everybody has to come here and lay over to go to the next one. It comes straight to the center of the United States of America. Boom. So, I mean, it is an unfair advantage because you can literally get almost anywhere in 2 hours, okay? And someone's saying, oh, it's 2.5 hours. Okay, gotcha. Just reality is you can get so many places, East Coast, West Coast, because we're right in the middle, okay? So there we have, I like to joke, my parents, they met in Western Carolina outside of Asheville and had me in Atlanta. They moved to Texas, then had my sister. They got divorced. My dad moved to California and my mother moved back to North Carolina. And I always joked, I can't go anywhere, I'm stuck because I'm like right here. No kidding, like right there. If you move either way, you're showing favorites or whatever, but enough of that. So let's talk about DFW. How far away is it from the great airport, Dallas Fort Worth? So what are we saying here? 23 miles, 26 minutes. So not bad at all. So this is where we are here in Harvest. Next time, boom, this is Harvest. And you see where everything is. You got Dallas over down up in here, and you got Fort Worth over in here. So you're kind of a big triangle, if you will, if you were to pick Harvest as home. I love this place. Again, you feel like you're getting outside of everything. Hey, let's show you what's north. What is north of this wonderful, cool little community called Harvest? As you can see, you got Denton. Hey, how far is Denton? That's a good one. How far from Denton, Texas is Harvest? Flip those. So right now they're having some type of issue right here, as you can see, where it's red. That's not typical. So something's happened here now. So I don't think it would normally take you 23 minutes. It is a 12-mile jaunt, as you can see right here, 12 miles to Denton, Texas. So it's, a little bit of traffic right now, but typically you're looking at probably 18 minutes tops to get there, and most of your drive time is going to be around right in here. You're gonna fly through here, right? And then most of your drive time will be right in here. So not too far away from the great community college town of, bringing all types of Denton, Texas. Let's back up here, get out of maps real quick. There we go. So there's Denton right there. It's the center of Denton. In Denton, you have two colleges, University of North Texas, and you have Texas Women's University, TWU. A lot of cool history with both. We just found out recently UNT was called something like the Normal College. It was like how it started off. Actually, that was the name, Normal. It was something weird like that, but it was crazy. Go watch my Denton video. You'll see. I put it in that vlog. But cool area here. This is a fun area too. Tons of restaurants. Oh, by the way, we have restaurants. We are not afraid to have some restaurants. This is very important. If you're going to be moving to Harvest, where will you eat? Because there's not a lot out there right now. It's country. So people say, gosh, I wish I'd have bought in Frisco or Prosper back when it was country. Okay, cool. Well, now you have an opportunity to purchase in Harvest because it is country. You're not jam-packed with all the restaurants right now. You will be, because right down the road, this is what's really going to pick things up, is the Texas Motor Speedway. It's been there for a long time, but as things are getting bigger and bigger, this whole area is starting to grow. This whole 35W corridor to Harvest is starting to grow, and you're going to get more and more and more and more restaurants. But for now, you got to do a little bit of driving, maybe next time. So you have tons of restaurants through here, okay? And that's not a far drive at all. In fact, I'll show you how far that is. You'll have tons of restaurants up here in Denton. You have everything you can possibly imagine up there. Then you got the Texas Motor Speedway. Oh yeah, you got Tour 18 Golf Course right here, which is a great golf course. It's private. Bridlewood is another golf course that's not private, so not too far away from that. Lake Grapevine. I live on Lake Lewisville pretty much. Grapevine's my favorite. I just love it. Beautiful lake. Actually, most favorite lake for me is this one right here. They have a half marathon out here that's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so enough of that. How far away is, let's say Lantan? Well, let's be realistic. We have a cool restaurant right here called Marty B's. How far away are we from Marty B's? Got to go to Marty B's. In fact, if you come here, right, you got to come to Marty B's if you are from out of town and you want to check out the area. You and I will definitely go over there and eat some food after we look at homes all day, because that place is awesome. It's Texas, baby. There's no way around it. Okay, so it is 7 miles, 14 minutes away. Now let's see if we can get a picture of Marty B's. I got to show you this place. Harvest. When you look at the map sometimes in the mailing, it'll say Argyle. Harvest will one day, just like Lantana, you'll have its own address and all that. It already does right now, but great area to live if you want to live out in the country and build in a place or be in a place that is truly, not overdone yet. I mean, I hear it all the time. It breaks my heart. Man, I had an opportunity to build in Frisco and I didn't. I had a chance to build in Prosper and I didn't. I had a chance to build in Salina and I didn't. Okay, well, you didn't. Well, now you do. Okay, I'm warning you. Okay, Harvest, because then right beside it, you got Pecan Square. Go look at our video on Pecan Square. Right beside it, another phenomenal area. I can't even rate the two, which one's better. But the homes there are incredible. Harvest, I mean, no kidding. You can have all the way from 400,000 up to $1 million homes, and they're all put together perfectly. You'll love it. So reach out to me if this is your first time on my channel. I want to help you make Harvest your new home. I want to help you make Dallas-Fort Worth your new home. There's so many great characteristics about this little particular community that I love, and I look forward to showing you that. If this is your first time on my channel, hit that subscription button. I have all types of videos and vlogs like this all throughout the great Metroplex. And hopefully one of those will be one that you say, hey, I'd like to check that place out. And we'll go find us some fun barbecue. If you eat barbecue, we'll find us some type of restaurant you like and have some fun and go look at some houses.
Check out this beautiful courtyard all the way down. This is Central Park. Yes. And then right behind me, we can do some cooking, some grilling. And behind this building is the Fit Barn. Over there we have Argyle Elementary School. It's one of several, it's like Argyle West, I believe. But amazing little area. This place is phenomenal. They got the barbecue pits right there. You got your ping pong and all types of tables in there. Pretty cool little place. We hope you have enjoyed our video here of Harvest in the Agrahood. We have absolutely enjoyed it, had a blast putting this together. If you are thinking of moving to Dallas and you want to see a place like this, please reach out in the comment section below. All of my information is in comments, as well as in the description. There's my phone number if you want to do Zoom meeting. I don't care if you're not moving in a year from now. I want to help you make Dallas your new home. Reach out to us. I hope you loved our Agrahood video here in Harvest.